Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I'm the makeup enthusiast. In today's video I am doing my Pan Those Eyeshadows introduction for 2022. Now I literally just decided that I was going to film this video, so we're kind of making this up as we go along because I haven't really 100% decided whether I want to match the model that I did last year. I don't think I do, so we're going to make it up as we go along. If you are new around here and you haven't already, I hope you consider subscribing down below so you can keep up to date on this project, because I am going to be doing this project for the whole of 2022 again. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump on into the video. So we're gonna talk this through as we go along. Last year in this project, I rouletted 5 shadows, and then I myself went into my singles collection and picked out 3 shadows myself that I wanted to work on. So that meant I was working on 8 shadows every single month. I don't think I want to be doing that many shadows this year because I would like to be utilizing a lot more of my collection this year. And I am intending on doing like a monthly makeup basket. So I want to reduce down the number of shadows that I am working on at a time. So I think I might start with maybe rouletting 5 because I really like the roulette aspect, and maybe just picking 1 out of my collection myself. So let's go with that. That means I'm dropping it down by 2. I'll be working on 6 shadows every month. I think that will be a good starting point, and then we can adjust as we go throughout the year. I want to be able to hit a lot of pans like I did in my collection last year. My goal, I think, is going to be at least 24 shadows. I think last year I picked, last year I wanted to hit 12. I smashed that. I only made it to 22. So I want to try and push myself a little bit this year and make it 24. So as I said, I'm going to roulette 5, pick 1 out myself, and then from each palette that we get, we will random number generate and find out which shadow in each palette we're going to be working on. Hope that all makes sense. I'm sure you'll figure it out as we go along. I do have my palettes in a spreadsheet. I've done like an inventory of my palettes. So I have 134 palettes on my spreadsheet. That does include palettes that I have single eyeshadows in. It does also include quads, duos, and it does also include single eyeshadows in their own compacts. Let's get out my pretty random app, and I am going to, so let's start off. We have 42, 110, 27, 22, 44, and 112. Let's grab out those ones. 42 is my Dose of Colors Snow Angels palette. Oof. I was actually literally thinking the other day that I should try and pan a shadow in that palette. 110 is my Melt Gunmetal Stack. Okay. 27 is the ColourPop My Little Pony palette. 22 is the Fenty Snapshot Wine palette. 44 is the Marc Jacobs Cherry palette. And last but not least, 112 is the Melt Love Stick stack. Okay. So I've got 2 melt stacks in there, which I'm kind of a little bit excited about because I haven't really reached for them all that much since I got them. The Fenty Wine palette there, it's not the best, but kind of excited to have that one rolled in there as well. ColourPop My Little Pony palette, haven't reached for that in years, so I'm going to go grab all those ones out. I'm also going to grab out the one out of my collection that I want to work on myself, and I'll be back in a jiffy. Turns out I can't count. I actually rouletted 6 palettes, so turns out I can't count. So I'm going to be working on 7 shadows. Sorry, we've only reduced last year down by 1. So to start off with, I'm going to show you the shadow that I've chosen myself. This is the Makeup Geek single, and it is the color Chickadee. So I had this one in my Pan Those Eyeshadows last year. I actually finished the project with this one still in the rotation. Given that I've made so much like progress on this one already, it seems a shame to waste it. So I do feel like this might be an easy one that maybe if I just focus on for a month or two, I will easily get a pan in it. I've got the 6 palettes out in front of me. So these are them. As I said, turns out I can't count. So we'll start off with number 1, which was 42. And that is my Dose of Colors Snow Angels palette. And if I'm honest, I haven't really used this one all that much, but there are 5 shadows in here. So let's roulette them. So we got number 5, which is, so I did roll number 5, which is the one at the end here. It is the dark blue color, and this is called, I think this is called Thin Ice. Okay, 110 is my gunmetal stack. So in this stack, there's only 4 shadows, and I think they're all no. So these are the 4 shadows in the gunmetal stack. I guess I will count the one on top as number 1, going down as number 4. Here we go. So number 3 is the one that we're going with, and that is this one here, which is Industrial. 27, which I think is the 27 is my Colourpop My Little Pony palette. There are 12 shadows in this one. So number 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. This one on the end here, and I do believe this one is called Butterscotch. A little bit boring, but that's all right. It might actually go with the other shadows nicely. Then we had number 22, which is my Fenty Snapshot palette in the wine colorway. And we have number 5, which is this one here. This is called Pinot Please. This one here. Number 44, which is the Marc Jacobs Cherry palette. And let's go. We have number 4. This one right in the middle here, which is called Arcs For. And then last but not least was, I think it's 112. Yes, 112, which is my Lovesick palette, or my Lovesick stack from Melt. And again, in these stacks, there's only 4 colors. So again, I will call the one on top number 1, going down to the one on the bottom being number 4. And let's go. Number 4. Damn it, I don't think that's the... Oh, that is the matte. So this one's called Fixated, which is the matte. I'm going to swatch all of these and show you the color story. I think I'm going to have trouble panning some of these, but they might be nice additions and accompaniments to other palettes. So we'll see. I'm a little bit nervous. So this is my color story. It's a bit of a schmozzle. It's a bit all over the place. It's quite dark, especially the fact that we're in summer now. I live in Australia, so we're still in summer. So it is a little bit dark, but I do think that there are kind of like some color stories that I can kind of group together. I have 7 at the moment. Like I said, I am going to try and reduce it down. Once I finish one, I might not replace it and just reduce it down to 6. Cross your fingers and toes for me that I can get some of these ones panned pretty quickly, because I think I'm gonna struggle with them a little bit. We'll see how we go. Let me know down in the comments box whether you are going to be doing a Pan Those eyeshadows this year, or whether you're going to be trying to hit pan on some of your shadows in 2022 and what your goal is. While you're down there, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you're new around here and you want to keep up to date on all of my updates that I'm going to be doing on this project throughout 2022, I hope you would consider subscribing down below. That's it for this video, beautiful. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. I hope that you are staying safe and healthy and looking after yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, beautiful.